Is everyone comfy? Because we're about to continue. Okay. Let me just sit up straight. Oh my god. Sit properly. My lower back is killing me. Oh yeah, I gotta shut the music down. Shut up. Okay. So this one is a fan art of Digital Devil Saga, which is a Shin Megami Tensei game, which is the same universe-ish. Not the same universe, but like it's the same Persona thing. So it has the whole personas and etc. But the plot is a little bit different from the usual Persona titles. And this is a friend of mine, one of my best friends, my best buds, my lover, which is Paula. And she had a big crush on the boys, and so I drew her with all the boys from the game. That's that. Do I Shin Megami Tensei or Persona? Yes, I do. I don't like Persona 5 though. But all the rest I do. This is a sea elf illustration-ish of sorts. I don't know. I was inspired by this Brazilian artist that worked for a Brazilian magazine, a Brazilian RPG tabletop magazine. And she would do these very detailed and soft pencil line art illustrations, RPG illustrations, and that used to have frame. And anyway, I try to mimic the aesthetics that she had, but clearly, like this fucking staff with pincers is the star of this whole illustration. It's so well rendered and good looking. It looks as good as the shit I draw today, like, or maybe even better. Like, look at this. There's so many things wrong, like with this hand and this body and this face, but holy fuck, I really nailed this trident. I really got this right. I like Shin Megami Tensei over Persona. Oh. I guess. I like some more than others. It varies. Persona 3 and 4 is great. But Digital Devil Saga is better than Persona 2, for instance. This is Flan from Disgaea. Later on she gets, this is kind of a spoiler, but she's sort of an angel girl, but there's a version of her that it's like a devil girl. So I had a friend that really liked Flan, and she wanted me to draw this sort of interaction. This is actually really cute. It's so rare for me to like draw girls that sometimes when I see drawings of girls, I'm like, oh, not so bad. I should draw girls more often. This is kind of cute and sexy. And this is actually really good. I like this one, huh? This is another self-portrait, things I loved and stuff. Kingdom Hearts, Yaoi. What the fuck is this? Zach Quilt? The fuck is this? Stephen King, Onigiri. The dog I had at the time, Paula, PS4 controller, PS3 probably, PS2 maybe even. Brigadeiro, which is a Brazilian sweet treat from Brazil. Onigiri, which is the rice cakes, Japanese rice cakes that I love. Make a comeback. Make a wish to a shooting star and make comeback. I don't know. It looks like it. This looks like it would be a cool t-shirt idea actually. Some dude with curly hair this is so metaphorical because it's kind of the symbolizes like three different crushes I had, which I'll expand upon maybe one day. Gender variation identities, the Choco Cat, DDR. Oh yeah, yes, totally a PSU from the time. Cosmos, Lara, and Lenneth, my queens at the time, my female characters that I admired at the time. Madonna. Puppies. Yeah, what a wholesome drawing. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. XD. Oh my god. Eurobeat. Lol. Please. Oh my god. Yeah. Little cat girl. Strolling by, I guess. There was this little gore nudity mood, I guess. I don't know why I did this, but it's dope. Little chibi Sadako. That's cute. I was thinking because I always loved Sadako so much. She's such a. I don't know, she's my child. So, I don't know, I guess I drew a cute, kawaii chibi version of Sadako. I don't know. Okay, this is interesting. This is like the group of friends I had at the time, right? My dog right here. Rest in peace. She's gone, unfortunately. Paula here, right on top of me. And I'm not gonna give names, but this dude is married, has a daughter. We interact rarely, like maybe once a year or even less. But like he was such a great friend to me. Um, it's one of those people who just come into your life and just are very wholesome friends. Just is just a wholesome friend, but because of circumstances, their lives move in a different way than yours, and you lose touch. But overall, just a wonderful experience. I'm sure he's doing great, and I'm glad for him. This is another friend which I still have contact with. Um, we were like the otakus from I guess from the this whole gang. She was the one that I shared more otaku vibes with. We even went more than once on a trip to participate in cosplay conventions and stuff like that. And yeah, we still we talk, we still meet each other sometimes. Um, but yeah, so who this one? This is the supposed to be the guy that is it? I think it's supposed to be the same friend that is like holding the burning paper on that drawing that I've shown you guys here. I think it's supposed to be the same as this guy. Um, but I don't even think he lives in this country anymore. After the whole thing where I found out that he was kind of like being a kind of like making out with my heartbreaking crush behind my back, things kind of fell out. This is another friend which just vanished. It was kind of wholesome while it lasted. Then there was some drama, and then she vanished. This girl vanished. I think she's fine. She kind of got like half married or whatever. She found a girlfriend. I think they're married. I don't know. They've been together for generations, I guess. But we don't talk or whatever the fuck. And these two were like the two closest friends I had. They both had. Let's just say they don't really talk to me anymore, and I don't really have any interest in talking to them ever again. I'll explain that in a video someday. But it's just interesting to think back on how much you can like have high appreciation for some people, that just end up like fucking you over and then leaving you when you more need a friend, and how many people who were like absolutely wholesome in your life are just um they just slip by and go in a different direction, and it's crazy, man. It's crazy. If you love to draw your friends and include your friends in your personal stories and projects and stuff like that, be careful. That's something I've learned, because you never know when your feelings towards that friend is gonna like change drastically and you're gonna regret including them in your project, and it's gonna stink to have to deal with that character later on, because it's gonna be awful.
And also, another interesting thing to mention is by the time I did this drawing, this girl right here that I already mentioned is the same one as this one, this red-haired one. And this dude right here is, we're not hanging out during this time. He's coming back later on in my life to become my bro. And yeah, he totally is. And there's that on that.
Anyway, this is a Naimoka. This has a little bit of backstory. There was this website that gathered up like artwork several from several games. So it was a source of references to me every time I needed like to find artwork from Final Fantasy, from all the JRPGs and etc. There was this site that collected them, but they closed and planned to reopen as Naimoka, with the name Naimoka. I don't even know if that generates a result if I Google it. Naimoka. Naimoka.tumblr. Let's see, what is this? Naimoka.com. Not gonna mess with that. Anyway. So the proposal for Naimoka is that it was still gonna be a place where you could find artwork from several sources, but it would also be a collective gallery for artists. And this was an entry I did to celebrate the cause and whatnot. But even before the page itself got to debut, it just never happened. I don't know why. Probably the ones in charge of it just moved on with their lives. But yeah, this is funny. When the world ends with you had a challenge in DeviantArt where and challenged you to make like any sort of like content / illustration inspired by their universe. And so I created these characters and etc. I don't know if you're aware with how the World Ends With You works, but it's a Square Enix JRPG. It's about to make its comeback with a re-release. And it's very modern, edgy vibes. So, as you can see, some hero concepts. This would be Chris. Hashtag my self-insert as always. This is actually a really cool t-shirt. I really dig this fucking safety clips in the shirt. Oh god. And this is Paula, and this would be like my fucking boyfriend, because goddamn, look at him, he's so sexy. So we have fire, ice, and thunder. Some creatures, because if you don't know, in The World Ends With You, the characters kind of collect this sort of buttons. Bottoms. I was gonna say bottoms. Buttons. Is that it? Anyway, the spins. Yeah. They collect these pins. I don't know why. It was because we call this here in Brazil. We call these bottom, but it's pins. You collect pins, and these pins are magical. They have power to summon like a creature that will attack. Is that it? I think I got it right. Something like that. So anyway, there's this monsters that create this black kitty. Look at this, so adorable, inspired by Mia, but this time I think I already adopted her. So I even drew it attacking. This is actually really good. Let me get a little bit closer. This is actually very well made. Like, what the fuck? Hello, Square Enix, hire me. You should use these. Look at him. Look at these sprites of him attacking. How perfect how perfectly illustrated. You can totally tell what it's doing. Like you can totally see it in movement. So the bunny could jump really high and had like this sort of like the ears kind of worked as a barrier projector. This butterfly, which could flap the wings and blow some sleepy dust and could teleport. This is kind of like the frame by frame of it teleporting behind the hero. This beetle, and I even did like these fucking cool ass symbols for them. Oh god. The beetle has a horn that goes in the ground and then attacks you from underneath. So cool. And there's this weird ass like flower that has like two how do you say? It's like a flower that has two bodies. I don't know how to say this part. That merge into this psychedelic flower that trips the fuck you out with like laser beams and sonic attacks. Really cool. And yeah, and this is like a villain because they have these sort of Reaper characters, and this is them using elemental attacks. Really cool. And I don't know why during this time my art started having this sort of like effect where I found out about like I don't know layers, and I was really digging just applying this sort of color effect upon everything. I don't know if we have gone through any. No, yeah, it's big. It kind of begins here, but you're gonna see this a lot. I really got fond of this effect. I don't know why. This is nobody OCs. Okay, so this is like sort of the deviant art phase, and in deviant art there probably still is, but it was really popular at the time. These sort of like OC groups, right? There was a group that would propose this universe, and you create your LC, and everybody exchanges art together and participates in fucking challenges and creates such a nice community because you get to create a not only like create a cool OC so you can show off to people. The whole community is commenting and involved, and their characters are interacting with your characters, and it's just such. It was like the best time for my creativity. I loved this era of just participating in OC clubs and DeviantArt. It was so great. It was one of the best times ever. If you're still like, if you're a young artist, you don't have a job, you don't have like 1,000 things occupying you 24/7. If you have the time to just like be practicing and doodling and having fun and etc. Because all you have to worry is like, I don't know, homework, which clearly is already enough nowadays. You get what I'm saying? What I'm saying here is like if you have time and you're practicing and you want to develop all these creative things, join an OC group in DeviantArt if it's still active. Like it's such a wonderful experience. Anyway, I digress. I was part of several OC groups inspired by Kingdom Hearts Organization 13, and so I had quite a handful of nobody OCs, and this is Jadwog Guado, nobody that I created. He was a summoner, of course, because he was all about that Final Fantasy X vibe inspiration. And this is him with a cake. I don't know why the challenge probably involved the nobody baking something. And this is my most prized OC from that time is the walk spell. It was my first nobody OC. He is so cool. So his name comes from the word double, and his ability was to create like a clone of himself. And his weapon was a scissor which he could split in two long swords, which each of his clones would use to attack you super swiftly and whatever the fuck. had this super complicated and neat and like unnecessarily complicated hair with these accessories. He was such a tryhard OC. I really wanted to impress my peers, so I would be allowed in their fucking club. And fun fact is, Bell did got rejected in the first club I tried him out on. He joined the second OC club. But yeah, he was a really long running character. I think you guys are gonna see a lot of him. So here's the character sheet for Shadwog. Cute Mughal Marluxia. Thanking everyone for 4,000 hits on DeviantArt. Little OC, Ophelia. More on this later, but she was part of another comic project that everyone was gonna be like anthropomorphic animals, and it's gonna be like this trippy romance saga. And Ophelia is actually a character that shows up in the last book or volume or whatever the fuck, the last part during the last third of the whole saga. That's how problematic my things are. Like, I will develop a story to have like 3 fucking arcs, to be long as fuck, and then just never work on them. This is such a long story, and nobody's ever gonna know because I can't. This was also gonna be a character from that story, which is the fox. Right? I mean, hello, duh. It's obvious. Fan art of another OC from the club, Organization 13 Club. This is a fan art from the Organization 13 Club as well. Bell with a bunch of other OCs from that club. I think it was the moderators of the club. Oh my god, okay. This is gonna be funny. He's cute, I like him. Oh, you mean... Mr. Foxy? Or Bell? Wait, let me check something. Oh my god, the eyes are so far apart. I really do this so often. The best tip is, guys, the eyes must have a width similar to the width of the eye to be a part of each other. If they're further than the length of the one eye, it's too much. And apparently that happens really often, so let's not pay attention to that. Green. Oh yeah, Bell. I'm glad you like him. He's my baby. I'm really glad you like him. He's my most proud OC, I guess. I mean, he was the first OC I created that actually got attention, that people would say they liked, that people were like, oh my god, Bell is so cool, and etc. You know, it was the first time I ever heard that was with Bell. So yeah, he's very special to me because of that. Okay, so another thing that was really common, and probably still is, in DeviantArt, were these memes for artists to fill up. Was this really long posts, because the format of DeviantArt really makes it easy to visualize really long posts. It's a nice reading process, I guess. So of course I picked up Kingdom Hearts meme to fill it up. So let's go through that. Let me just take a sip. Boy, I do love Marluxia. Draw your favorite Kingdom Hearts character. So here you are, Marluxia, Graceful Assassin, and all these data. Draw them in a battle. So I drew him defeating Sora. Them in a victory pose. Oh my god, this is how off canon I saw Marluxia, because he would never do this. But and this is actually almost like a pet peeve, and something that I hate is when people just portray characters in a way that they would never act. but I'm definitely gonna do this with Marluxia a lot in this meme. So yeah, I envisioned that his victory pose, he would literally just make his this is his sight vanishing, and then he starts singing um that butterfly song. I am a little butterfly, green like a bull, with the colors in the sky. Ridiculous. Draw sad character in a princess outfit. Queen. I actually really love this, and yes, Lexine would totally flip. What do you think about Sora? What do you think about Axel? Yeah, there's that on that. Favorite character pairing? Yes, I do ship Marluxia and Luxord a lot. Oh my god. They're perfect for each other. Oh god, and I also shipped Larxene and Namine, which is a little bit creepy now that I think about it. I'm too old. I don't ship this anymore. It's too problematic. It was okay at that time, but now it's like, I don't know, Namine is kind of too young for this. Draw your least favorite character. Yes, I fucking hate Vexen. Vexen can go like suck a dick. He probably does. He probably doesn't because nobody wants to get his dick sucked by the fucking fugly ass bitch. I hate Vexen. Draw least favorite character throwing. Okay, this is like I'm supposed to draw my least favorite character throwing a cake at my favorite character, and I said, "Fuck that." I'm gonna draw my true faves, just telling him to suck it. Draw Kingdom Hearts character as the Easter Bunny. God, so gay. I mean, please. Draw Rico replica because he gets left out. I'm actually the real one. Oh my god. Never mind this word. I'm not in favor of using this nowadays. It's a bad word. I'm sorry for using it. Oops. And lastly, tag another Kingdom Hearts fan. Everyone who also thinks Vexen is UGLY is tagged. Oh my god, what a journey. Look at this OC too. Okay, this is Kingdom Hearts OC. I created a Keyblader that I created because I knew, if you know a little trivia about Kingdom Hearts, is that Sora was almost a lion boy because Tetsunomura really loves lions, and he's one of his first sketches of Sora. You can see he has a tail and like fucking ears, lion ears. So in inspiration of that, I kind of created a Keyblader that was a half lion, but with some of inspiration from the Lion King's world. So there's that, and I kind of really like how this Keyblade turned out. It looks really cool, and I like how his shirt with the little necklace pendant kind of creates the logo of the game. This is like, look at this, the accessorization. The accessories are really good. The pouches. He has a little backpack. This is actually a really good design, to be frank. Next. This was someone's OC. This is another thank you image for getting X amount of hits on DeviantArt. Very cute girl. Another another fellow artist's OC. It's a really cool OC. Nobody OC from the club I was in. This was another moderator. We were all so crazy for some heterochromia in their eyes, right? Like, how many characters they have monochromia, heterochromia? Like, it was so iconic. She was such like and this is like before Suicide Club. Like this artist OC was doing the Harley Quinn before Harley Quinn did the Harley Quinn. The new Harley Quinn did the Harley Quinn. No, this is so badass. I mean, Harley Quinn always used the fucking ponytails, but you know, this has such like Suicide Club vibes. Another OC from another fellow artist from the club. Duox Bell doing one of the missions. It was supposed to draw your OC enjoying a sea salt ice cream. So I drew Duox Bell, kind of offering it to another fellow artist's OC, which I had a crush on. Little cute, like blonde nobody that had powers based on chess. I had a huge crush, and the artist is really, really good. I will try to link it in the video description because I'm sure he's doing amazing work now. He was doing amazing work back then. Duox Bell as a Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories card. Let's see here. When equipped, Sora summons the anti-Sora that fights alongside him, causing dark element damage. But if anti-Sora, sorry, typo, Sora receive any damage, he will vanish and Duox Bell is discarded. Interesting. So this card kinda made Sora summon a Shadow Self. Once again, fan art of a friend's OC getting out of a shower because it was a nobody with the power of steam. This is just me trying to make some highly detailed OCs. This sort of like fire swords woman. So busy, but it's kind of dope-ish. It's kind of cool. There's this other one. This kind of stone grandma with a sitar, with a Chinese guitar. I don't know what the fuck. Is it sitar, the name of it? I think it is. But anyway, she would like control this floating stone golem with her guitar. So fucking badass. Like Oracle geisha, old geezer lady with musical summoning golem powers. That's badass. That's pretty badass. I don't do stuff like this anymore. What happened to this artist? Bring him back. Look at this. This is really cool. Like, what the fuck? So, Chris, look, haven't seen you in a while, bitch. Chris with a crazy elemental bow. I'm such an elemental bitch. I fucking love elements. They're the best. A Chris nobody. Aqua. My baby. I love her so much. Aqua doing a Hare Hare Yukai. Fucking kill me. Oh, wow. Okay, now, more trivia. This is part of this huge ass illustration I made for a contest for this MMO. What was the name of it? RF Online? I think it was something like that. And I won the contest, but they never sent me the prize, which was supposed to be like this necklace accessory and some items in game. And even though I worked super hard on my entry and it got featured and brought attention to the game on the side because it was just now being launched in Brazil, I never got my reward for winning, and it got me super pissed. Anyway, this was supposed to be the cover of, or at least an illustration for that project that I was talking about everybody being anthropomorphized animals, where Ophelia, the mice, and the foxy dude came from. But Anubis would be a wolf, and Chris is like a ram, a sheep, or something. Yeah. You can tell the metaphor there. Very clever, as always, from yours truly. I really am subtle with my symbolisms. Look at the size of his peck here, though. It's so tiny. There's a bunny on his butt. Yeah, there is. Um, this is just me going crazy on the characters for Birth by Sleep. This is also from the time I drew this. And let me remind you, Birth by Sleep didn't even had come out. We just had like the fucking trailer from the end of Kingdom Hearts 2 or something, or the trailer for Birth by Sleep, and I was already like making fan art now. I even got a rage comment because I was kind of shipping Ven and Terra, and people was like, "The game isn't even out yet, and you're already shipping them together." And I'm like, "Yeah, bitch, so what?" And they were like, "Yeah, you're right." But yeah, and I was right. If you play the game, you cannot look at my face. You cannot look me straight in the eye and tell me that Ventus is not fucking crazy about Terra. He just leaves everything behind to chase fucking Terra's emo, problematic ass. But I digress. Um, so there's this. Here's more of them. I don't know why I had this thing too, where I would like to duplicate the line art layer and then blur it. Everything had this very blurry and glossy effect. Why? I don't know. Look at this, so dumb. Like Terra left a coin in the floor so Ventus would look at it. Oh my god. Yeah, those are very misplaced cat ears. Still cute anyway. I'm so quick and brave. Oh, this is because he gets frozen in the fucking trailer. Oh my god. Look at this drawing of Xehanort. These are great. Yeah, this was the one that got the rage comment. The boys having a pillow fight. Oh my god, so gay. So gay, so gay. Love it. Love it to bits. I don't know what this was. A girl Mario, I guess. Oh, this was based on a girl I knew called Luana. It was a cosplayer from Brasilia. Yeah. Wonder where she is now. Never met her, never heard of her again. We were friends for a really short while, but she really made an impression. She was really dope. She was aesthetics as fuck. Me being a huge RPG nerd, drawing RPG shit. Look at these. Look at this. This looks a lot like an enemy from Odin Sphere, actually, that lives in the Netherworld. These Dragunas, look at these, so cool. Oh my god. This dragon helmet, don't even try to deny. This is so ripped from Tales of Destiny or something. At least it's very inspired, but yeah. A cape, forest cape, Nephilim eye. Really cool. Day and night fairies, harpies. Poisonous bubble. It's just an evil bubble. It's just a very evil bubble. Look at these. These are nice. I don't know what this is. Just, yeah. It seems like every now and then I feel the need to make just something as detailed as possible. Just to see how many details I can cram up in an illustration. It's funny because nowadays I'm much more of a less is more kind of artist. I think if you minimize, you can really like get ideas across better. Because this is pretty, but it's so busy. I mean, some artists can really nail the over details. Maybe it's just not my thing. Because a lot of like elements from this drawing are pretty dope. But it just looks so crazy. Yeah, these like shoes with the spikes and the skulls are actually like are like super goals, like Lolita goth Lolita goals as fuck. But then it doesn't go with anything. She has like the fucking. Okay, let's go. Let's go through parts. Okay, she has this fucking Kingdom Hearts crown, clamp, whatever the fuck is happening here. Then she has a skull. Okay. Then she has a fucking cat bells. Cat fucking little round bells. And then she has this like fucking Chinese dragon looking thing going on with some European frilly thing here. And then there's these things dangling from her hair with jewelry, whatever the fuck that is. There's some kimono-ish patterns in some parts of her clothing. Um, but then there's these metal plates here. What the fuck are these? The socks. This is Goth Lolita. Then she has a, like Chinese imperial fucking claw nail. She has a shuriken, but then she has a feather. And then this is like a flute with wings. And like, girl, you gotta pick something. You can't be everything, for girl. You can't be everything. I don't know why I made this, but this is a thing I drew. And it sure made me laugh. I sure left like some good 20 minutes of on this. I thought you were a boy. Maybe she is. I don't know what the fuck is this. This is because there was this fucking anime called what is it? Nichijou? I think it is. But then there's this character that really wants to pet cats, but cats always attack her. But then I drew her trying to pet a cat that's also an alien and is hitting her with a beam. What? Oh my god, this is always like trying out effects in Photoshop and brushes, special effect brushes. This was my jam for a good time. It's just me and Paula, Chris, I guess, and Paula imagined as this some sort of like ice gods, like Shiva-ish, sister and brother. And to be quite frank, looking at the outfits and the details, I gotta bring this back. This looks sick as fuck. Aww, this one is really cute. This one's genuinely adorable. I really like this one. Terra. Ooh, cool. This one is also really dope. Look at this. Guess this was me trying to make a really cinematic image. And I'd say I succeeded. Gotta also try to recreate this. Some ninja harpy. Sora being super gay in a perfume ad called Crown. Release the princess in you. Holy fuck. The levels of gay can be seen from space at this point. Aww. Sora booping a little Moogle. Ven and Terra looking ominous because they're about to get wrecked. More Birth by Sleep fan art. Oh my god, I love them. I love my sons and daughter. My gay children. Riku thinking about Sora. Oh my god, and Axel looking Roxas change. Yeah, I should think a lot about that because when you see nobodies, they have like gloves, right? And boots and a pants and a coat. And you're like, if they take off the coat, they're all shirtless, and that's pretty hot. Does Lexine has a like a nobody bra, a nobody? Oh my god, kill me. Or will she be topless if she takes off the coat? Roxas and I are boyfriends. Lies, filthy gay lies. Oh my god, I do not approve of this language. Please don't mind the randomness. Oh my god, I'm so random. This is a OC I never touched again. Sasha, supposed to be like a trans character that's out for revenge because the government kind of killed her husband, and now she's out to kill everyone who was involved in taking her husband away. She queen, I stand. Was also from the same project. This guy, Alan, he was supposed to be like this, of course, crazy motherfucker that escapes from a prison, a high security prison. I don't know why, but I found a way to make a straight jacket super sexy. You can count on me. Gwendolyn fan art because she queen, I stand. Gwendolyn's super fucking awesome character from Odin Sphere. Proportions here are fucked up, but still. Okay, quick backstory on this one is actually when I was going through fashion college, we had a runway show organized by the students, and this was on the flyer. I don't know why. Maybe the theme of the runway was like some Victorian bullshit, because this doesn't look fashion at all. Like, it just looks like old-timey, tacky-ass dresses. But I did that, and it got me really popular. Everybody loved the pamphlet and the illustration, and it was a big hit. I didn't attend the runway. Lol. Okay, this was from that project. Again, the project from the anthropomorphized characters. It was supposed to be a white fox from the underworld that shapeshifts to trick people into falling into the underworld and getting trapped there. It's basically a soul collector that tricks you. Pretty cool. I don't know what the fuck this is. I was obsessed with Jack and Dexter. I drew a lot of Jack x Dexter bullshit, and there's just some romantic slash fan piece, and it just looks like Dexter's fucking spine must be breaking up, and but okay, cute. Jack is flying him to the sky with his angel-ass wings. This is a portrait of the boy I had a crush on, that I found out later on that he was making out with my best friend. Rip. Next. Next, please. Is that it? Is that over? Is that the note we're ending it on this fucking thing? Okay. And that's it for that folder. We just covered 2005 up to 2007. Whew. Okay, I think that's gonna be it. We're gonna pick up from 2008 on the next session. I've been here for 3 hours and a half. I'm tired, my voice is tired. I need to take a break and do some other shit. I might still have another stream coming up later today, but it's just gonna be an art stream, so it's gonna be more chill, less talking from my end. And I'm being called probably by Sabrina because you probably want to play Overwatch. So I'm probably gonna do that for a couple minutes too. Oh my god, maybe I'll stream that. But anyway, let me take care of this. Just stop. She keeps calling me. Just see you guys. Thank you so much for dropping by. Stay tuned. If we do end up playing Overwatch, this stream's just gonna restart, but it's just gonna restart as an Overwatch stream and not a creative stream. So, okay, let me finish this. Bye. See you guys in the next one. Whether if that's in 5 minutes or 5 hours. See ya.